Customer due diligence, or CDD, is key to understanding our clients' banking needs. At HSBC, we want to do the right business with the right clients from the beginning. In the following scene, our relationship manager is sitting down with a new-to-bank client who has been referred from a long-term existing Premier client. This new client is unhappy with their current provider, but we don't know that yet. CDD allows us to get to know the client in a natural and unobtrusive way. There are questions we need to ask and a format that we should follow, but we don't want the client to feel as though we are simply mining them for information. Let's take a look at CDD done poorly.
Name?
Hao Liu.
So, Liu Hao?
Yes.
Age?
35.
Can you prove where your money's coming from?
Sorry?
I have a checklist here. Questions I need answering. Will you be able to answer them all?
Well, I haven't bought any...
Do you want to deposit a lot of cash? Yes?
I mostly work in cash, yes.
And where does it come from?
From my work, family.
Well, what is that, work or family?
Work mostly, but...
We'll see. Are you sweating?
I'm just... Look, this feels a bit like an interrogation.
They're just questions. Where do you live? Who do you work for? How many friends do you have? I'll need to see documents to support that. How long were you out of the country? Have you ever been arrested?
Enough!
What a mess. Not only was the relationship manager abandoning all aspects of HSB customer service standards, they were treating the CDD as though it were a test to be passed and not a tool to help welcome and understand a new client. There's sometimes a worry that CDD could come across in this way, as an unnatural and isolating experience, but this isn't the case. Whether you are asking a long-standing client for supporting documentation or welcoming a new client to the bank, the purpose of CDD remains the same. You want to be friendly and open up a fruitful and informative dialogue that helps the client understand that we care about them and their banking needs. Let's look at our relationship manager handling the same situation correctly.
Welcome to HSBC. My name is Robin Thomas. I'm a relationship manager and my job is to help you with your wealth and financial needs. My colleague Misha tells me you like to open up a Premier account. Is that correct?
Yes, well, at least I want to.
I'm sure that won't be a problem and I'm more than happy to help you with this. It's Mr. Hao, isn't it?
That's right.
Great. Do you mind me asking for your first name?
Yeah, it's Liu.
I'm going to take down some notes during our chat if that's okay with you, just to help ensure that the process is swift for you and I remember all the correct information.
Sure.
So how did you hear about us?
Well, my friend banks with you and he made the recommendation. I'm not too pleased with my current provider.
Oh, how come?
They never contact me. They're rude, it's hard to make appointments, and on occasions they have delayed my transfers and not told me why.
That must be disappointing. I can understand your frustration. Did they ever explain why they delayed the transfers?
It was ridiculous, which is why I'm here today.
So what do you use the account for?
Mostly day-to-day stuff.
As in personal use?
Yes, kind of.
Would you be able to clarify for me? Sorry, it just helps me identify the correct account benefits.
I travel to China a lot, and I need money to make purchases for my business.
Oh, okay. Where do you go in China? I've never been there myself, but a friend of mine goes to Beijing a lot.
That's actually where I go.
Oh, fantastic. So do you have family there, or do you just go for business trips?
Yes, my parents live there, and some childhood friends too.
Oh, that's lovely. So what do you tend to buy for your business?
I buy and sell antiques.
Oh, wow, that must be interesting.
It has its moments.
Is there anything in particular?
A lot of stuff, really. Sometimes artwork, sometimes trophies.
And you sell them here in Australia?
Yes. As you can imagine, there are many Chinese here who are interested in decorating their houses in traditional Chinese style.
You know, I've never met an antiquities dealer before. It all sounds very intriguing.
Yes, being an antiquities dealer is the reason why I deal in cash, mostly. Something my current provider seems to have an issue with.
It can definitely cause some delays, but I can assure you that all these questions around cash flows, transfers, they're never intended to make you feel under the spotlight. Here at HSBC, we just want to make sure that we are protecting you and your money properly. I can tell you that at HSBC, even though we ask for additional documentation and information about certain activities now and again, it's with the aim to give you the best and most secure service possible.
The conversation here is off to a great start. Our relationship manager is building rapport with the client and learning a lot about them and their lifestyle in the process. When it comes to knowing your customer and customer due diligence, there are no shortcuts. but there is also no need to see this as an obstacle to be overcome. Embed the EDRAS model into your conversation and you will find that it naturally works hand in hand with CDD. As you engage, discover, recommend, act and serve, you will find that getting to know the customer and assessing their intentions will lead to great customer service and provide many more opportunities to offer a variety of products.